Well, this could almost technically be its own video as well. But I'll probably just upload it as a VOD rather than as a actual like, hello YouTube type of thing. Actually, no, let me edit it in here. Hello YouTube. I ended up talking about short hop nair and how to do it properly as Marth. So I'm editing this at the start of the video. You know, the rest of it is just a discussion we had on stream. Can you show me how to do the nair? Oh yeah, right, I remember. Yeah, I'll do it real quick. It takes like 2 seconds. This is how to do a good Marth nair. So generally the like good practice method is to do, take like Fox as a good example, and then do CPU options, and you want them to be crouch. I'm gonna move them here. And the way it works is, what a lot of Marths do is they never hit crouching opponents. And if you don't hit crouching opponents, this is pretty bad. But the way his nair works is that it auto cancels like 2 frames after the first possible like fastfall window. If you fastfall frame perfectly, you don't get the it's so hard. I'm so used to timing. I'm pretty sure you don't get the auto cancel. However, if you delayed for like a frame or 2, you do. So the way you want to do it is you wanna do an instant nair and then fastfall it so that the second hit hits them crouch, and then you also get the auto cancel. So like the way this would look, I should set the percents back to 0 so that this is easier. Let me save this. Good. So you see how this still auto cancels despite hitting him, and then you can do dash back. So you want to be able to hit their crouch while still auto canceling it. You can still L cancel. I'd still recommend L canceling because it what's it called? If you mess up, you know, you still get the L cancel even if you fuck up the auto cancel. And this is really nice. What's it called? Because if you mess up the auto cancel, you still get the L cancel. So there's like no downside to doing it. The only time this is slightly annoying is with shield stuff, in that, in what spot would L cancel be preferred over AC cancel, or should I L cancel like an option select? It's an option select. You should basically only ever L cancel as an option select in case you fucked up the timing and, you know, won't get the auto cancel. It's especially useful against shields because the way it works on shield is kind of annoying in that the timing for it, if I put them to act out of second hit, it's really hard to fastfall correctly on a if the first hit hits the shield, because it changes the timing completely. So you kind of have to be you have to not hit the shield with the first hit, because you can still fastfall it. It's just a really obnoxious timing. It's like a really small frame window. Obviously you can still space it and be fine, but in most cases, if you hit the first hit on shield, it's super annoying to do the fastfall. You delay fastfall, right? Yeah, so the way I do it is I double tap. So the way I do it to like get the correct timing twice is just I double tap down. It's just still obnoxious as heck. And I'll still get grabbed a bunch. So a lot of time, it's not as bad of an idea to like, what's the word? To actually do like an L cancel on shield. The best thing you can do though is just not hitting them with the first hit or spacing it. Like if you space it like here, it's completely fine. Just space it outside. Or if you do an approaching one like normal, it's completely fine. Like if you do an approaching one where only the one hit, it's really easy to hit the dash after. So that is the way I think about it. What do you think about approaching nair? I think it's, if it's aced correctly, I think it's one of the most disgustingly good approaching options in the game. It depends on matchup slightly, but it's actually so fucking dumb. The only weakness it really has is the punish you get afterwards, in that against a ton of characters it doesn't really like lead to too much compared to hitting a good fair. But neutral wise, as in like how easy it is to get a hit and how much stuff it beats and how good it is in that way, it's actually absurd. Like if you're annoyed at Falcons who do this, you should be equally annoyed at Marth mains who do this, because this is just like almost better with Marth. It has faster startup, more disjoint, less lag. Like if you can hit crouch opponents, this just straight up has less lag, faster startup, more disjoint, and you know it has no weakness comparatively. Also hits behind you for some fucking reason, so you can't even do full jump against it. Against a lot of things, you can do full jump and then hit them from above, but you can't do that against Marth nair for some reason. Because it's shield grabbable? Yeah, so no, it's not shield grabbable. It's just, okay, how come approaching nair was seen as a bad option for so long? Because it's, the way people did it was never the right way. The way people did it was like no fastfall. Like this is how, if you look at even decent Marths now, this is what it will look like. And I'm not even joking. Like this is pretty much what it would look like versus the faster one, which is just like, you can like clearly tell this is much faster. And if you do it wrong, it's like not, it's not bad, but it's not amazing. And also, again, I don't think a lot of people have thought about how it interacts with crouch and hitting on shield. So what's it called? There's a ton of people who like can't hit crouch opponents and they think it's bad because people can just run in and crouch. But like, if a fox runs in and crouches, there's, what's it called? If you do normal nair, like this is what happens. This is why people think AC nair is bad, because a fox will run in and he leans forward when he runs and he will dodge the nair and then he will up smash you or grab you or do anything. And you'll be like, God, this move fucking sucks. When in reality, just fastfall correctly. Like, this does not work. It's just that if you don't fastfall correctly, it looks pretty bad because then you get in. And also, if you fastfall correctly, you also hit them with your body. So approaching nair isn't even that bad in that way, because even if they get in between, if you do no fastfall, you'll just nair. You see here, I'm nairing over him. But if I do the fastfall correctly, even if I don't hit the sword, I hit them with my body. And because I hit them with my body, it's like, it's very hard here to find a spot where you don't just get hit by either me or the sword. So doing a proper auto-cancel nair is so obnoxious to deal with. It's such a good move. Like, I can probably, like, not probably, I've gone on unranked multiple times and, like, basically only naired and, like, won games. Like, honestly, fuck it. Let's do one. Let me see who I run into. We're doing a little bit of an experiment. Sorry for the cutout here. I don't want to show the entire game. I was actually going to end the video right here, but I got one last question during the game that I want to cover, which was one more thing about nair. What do you think of a delayed nair, e.g. a short hop non-fastfall late nair? Mackenzie mentioned something about it, but not sure what I think about it. So I decided to add that segment of the video where I explain what that type of nair does differently. Hope you enjoy. Let me show how it's a timing mix-up versus a spacing mix-up versus a timing mix-up. DK is a bad target to show this on. Let's show it on Marth. If you have Marth in the corner here, they're dash dancing. Imagine them crouching or whatever. Collision. No. Crouch. If you're doing fastfall aerial, you're hitting here. Wait, no, bro. If you're doing a fastfall aerial, you're hitting here. But if you're doing a non-fastfall aerial, you're hitting like way over here. So like, this is a fastfall aerial, whereas this is a non-fastfall aerial. You see how I go like a couple characters longer? It's the same thing with no fastfall nair, in that if you do nair towards someone and you fastfall, you're realistically only gonna travel like this distance. You're not gonna travel anymore. Whereas if you do no fastfall, you see I'm traveling all the way over there to the edge. So it's a and you can delay it, and if you delay it, it's safer on shields, so you might as well, right? Yeah, it's an overshoot mix-up. That's exactly what it is. It is an overshoot mix-up. That is why you do delayed L cancel non-fastfall. It is an overshoot mix-up indeed. Well, this could almost technically be its own video as well, but I'll probably just upload it as a VOD rather than as a actual like hello YouTube type of thing. Actually no, let me edit it in here. Hello YouTube. I ended up talking about short open